guys. And I'm a little bit emotional just because two of my favorite Hollywood legends, Olivia D. Havilland, I believe, she just died 104. She was like a screen icon. Probably the next closest age to like anybody besides like great Kirk Douglas, who was what 110 or something when he died. And then obviously Regis Philbin died yesterday, and Hollywood Scream, I guess, male king or whatever you want to call him, because like obviously Jamie Lee Curtis is the Scream Queen. But John Saxon, who was in, I believe, Enter the Dragon, he was also in the original Black Christmas as like the main detective. I think he was also like one of the main detectives, if I'm not mistaken, in Nightmare on Elm Street and a bunch of other things. But he just passed away at 83 years old, and Regis was 88. So I just wanted to acknowledge the fact that they're gone, but like not forgotten. Like I usually watch like The View or all these like live shows and stuff like that, so it's like it's hard for me kind of to not acknowledge like Regis Philbin, for example. And sometimes whenever like those repeats are on, I usually watch the Pyramid Show, Million Dollar Pyramid or whatever. But anyways, I'm gonna go over some like Star Wars type questions. Some of these I probably have answered before, but I want to yeah. But I wanted to make it a larger video. If anybody does watch or whatever, feel free to submit questions. I will probably be going over to my Patreon as well if you guys want to go support me there. I may like do like a $15 tier, access to my Talking Star Wars Discord or whatever. Since I'm the only one, I recently also got on Discord Nitro, so like I can do some pretty cool like Star Wars gifts or whatever. There as like emojis kind of. So Will Skywalker asks, "Hey, the Resistance broadcast. That's one of my favorite podcasts. I recently won, I think it's a Yoda pin, like a baby Yoda pin or something, in a Star Wars necklace that should be arriving in a few days. I also bought a Kenobi T-shirt that just like has Kenobi, like his name I think on it, and like a hooded Ewan McGregor, which is awesome. Like, whenever we get this teaser for Kenobi, I will probably be wearing that. Maybe at Celebration D23, whatever. But yeah. So, Will asks, what about if when Ben healed Rey, he used the Force to make her pregnant, and that's how we will get Solo 2? I don't think so. Fun theory, though. But, like, I think if we get a Solo 2, we'll probably continue the events of, like, Maul and Kira, and then somehow lead. Maybe even look at a little tease of Lando again. Like, I know that guy. Like, he's Lando sitting in a cantina. I think I answered this for some odd reason. I feel like I answered this on, like, my, 69 or whatever, question thingy that I did a few days ago or whatever. And I'm like, Lando's seen in the Mos Eisley's cantina or whatever, and he's like, I know that person. When like he hears rumblings about some spice stealer or smuggler or whatever. Yeah. So Matt, this is obviously like before we got the pushback. Hi Jackson. At least I feel like it's Jackson. Why not? Hello there. So this is like before like they pushed back the movies just because we didn't know. I think we will like see greenlit projections move to another countries for filming, or we will probably also get the technology that Mandalorian's doing, just because it's supposed to be like this without traveling or whatever. They are gonna make it. For example, Obi-Wan look like he's gonna be on Tatooine instead of going to wherever they filmed Kenobi. Wherever they filmed Mandalorian, sorry. I definitely think it will possibly start off with that. Definitely so for working under the role of Moff Gideon. I think it is like the maybe the Palpatine down the shaft. Well, there's like a bunch of them because, like, remember, Anakin did basically help Palpatine throw Mace Windu. I almost just called him Nick Fury. But like Mace Windu down the shaft and like lose his arm and stuff. So it's like this. Maybe all of those could like have been like the positive / negative side to bringing Anakin back. Maybe not the hand part, but then again, who knows? I forget who wasn't it like a robot or something that in Attack of the Clones or somebody that got Anakin's arm off. And then when Luke calls for help, he probably got all of like the times that he helped Obi-Wan during all those missions and stuff. Probably though a bill throughout all those things. I think he did save, but they probably wouldn't have destroyed it if they let him alone. Like they would have probably needed that extra power, the extra push, whatever. The saddest death one is probably Han, but at least like it kind of got redeemed. Like Ben kind of turned good. I think Tamara, right, is gonna most likely be Boba Fett or Jango, whatever. Yeah, Boba Fett. Maybe also like Captain Rex. Because remember, isn't Timothy Oliphant, I believe that's how you say it? Oliphant, isn't he going to like, apparently he's supposed to put the Mandalorian armor on, so who knows, right? Is there like a Star Wars like blaster, like if there was a Nerf gun one, then maybe like that? I'm trying to think, because I would have said lightsaber. I haven't been to Galaxy's Edge yet, maybe in a couple of years, like once this is gone down, the virus and stuff. We will probably get like a spin-off. Isn't there supposed to be a Clone Wars spin-off, or is that Rebels? So maybe. I actually asked a question too. Hi, me. That's on my Twitter handle, guys. I'm the Scuttlebutter one. So I asked, chances Stephen Daldry gets credit on Kenobi. After all, he was once rumored and supposedly he had a script ready too. Oh god. So for those of you guys that don't know, maybe, sorry, like if you guys got that notification, but maybe I want to be like August or September, like last year, like 2019 type last year, maybe even 2018. Star Wars Newsnet, also known as the Resistance Broadcast, well, I think it was John Hoey out of all of them, because he works there. I think it was him, if I'm not mistaken, but he once, like, wrote a little article saying Stephen Daldry is attached or rumored to do Obi-Wan Kenobi when it was going to be the movie. He probably was also, at the Solo premiere. So maybe he was getting ready. Obviously, Ewan was there, so yeah. I don't think the chances are like that good for him, just because he would have probably been credited with like Deborah Chow, like when they officially like announced type thingy. Whenever it was officially like confirmed about Deborah Chow, they probably would have, but who knows? I think we also got like one of the writers, but it's like, where's his? Or maybe he'll like have certain credits, like depending, I guess. I will see what like John or James Bainey or Lacey Gillerin says in tomorrow, because they probably will answer it. Like that's what I guess usually happens whenever they love the script. I also became a Patreon out there. Go check them out, you guys. They are fantastic. They do have some pretty cool giveaways, talk loads of Star Wars. I think I actually have one of the special tiers, like, I can, I guess, have a specialized question, like if they have a certain Star Wars person on. Like they had Jonas on, and a bunch of other people. They had what's his, Kevin Kleiner. kill Neron, probably. Yes, that would be really, really awesome. But I don't think it will happen, but we will see. Some people aren't like too sure like if Vader is gonna appear, just because where did that source officially come from? Then again, somebody, maybe the same source, rumored slash hinted that sorry about that again, that Hayden Wood is going to be at Star Wars Celebration this year. Nope, because that obviously didn't happen. Plus, there's also some allegations going on with Ray Parks, so maybe we won't see Maul unless they get like Sam Witwer, and maybe like Maul, Sam for the voice or something. Sort of like with spoilers, but like what they did for Solo, maybe. It would probably have ended like not like too well, John. I mean, like, come on. Then again, Poe could have probably helped out if we had gotten like the new trilogy. Like if we still had gotten like the Rey, Finn, Poe one. Oh yeah, definitely. I thought he was actually gonna turn to the dark side and Return of the Jedi. To be honest, a few times I thought Luke was going to. I don't have any Twitter fans, but probably Scarif Scuttlebutt podcast. Get it? Scarif was the planet, one of the planets in Rogue One. The high point in Star Wars fandom, especially like right now, would probably be like these future thingies. Like, come on, this year alone, we had the final season of Clone Wars. I forget if we like have anything else besides the ones I'm mentioning. And Mandalorian season 1. Season 2's coming out in like 2 months or whatever. 3 months maybe? So it's like that. And then who knows what like oh yeah, and we also got High Republic. I think that's coming out this year. Like they hinted at some stories and stuff, or maybe next year. And then who knows what will happen as well next year. Like Kenobi's supposed to start filming apparently in like January or whatever, along with Cassian Andor. And then who knows when Leslie Headland's series is gonna do? Like she may be writing it right now. I forget who. Star Wars Discuss or somebody actually said my boy, because I love him, Taika Waititi is like writing right now. Maybe he's also kind of wrote before like some little drafts thingies, and maybe he's like on like Zoom or Skype or something like that with Christy Wilson Cairns, who's supposed to help write as well, which is gonna be interesting. But yeah. Oh yeah, guys, I don't know if I remember saying this, but we got the Star Wars movies pushed back. And as far as I know, unless IMDb updated it, Taika's is still 2024. But that's not the case anymore. His was supposed to be 2024. IMDb says it's 2024, but we got 2023 and 2025 and 2027. Maybe even like 2029, depending, I guess, like if any of these is like a one-off or is it more. Because wasn't Kevin Feige supposed to have a trilogy? And when like Ryan's, I think Taika's is probably like 2025 if you were to ask me. IMDb has like 3 more credits for him. He's got Willy Wonka or yeah, an animated thingy, I think, for Netflix, and also there's Oompa Loompa Origin Story. You got this TV show or whatever called The Auditors, and he's still got Thor: Love and Thunder as well. Whenever I type in Taika Waititi on like my phone, it literally says Thor. And then maybe the low point was like these past few years, because like some people did not like Rise of Skywalker or Solo, but I loved them. I don't think so. Like there's gonna be a build up, Martin. So like we're probably gonna get. all these books that could be later even adapted into movies. Like I keep on saying, who knows what Taika's gonna do? Like, is this film gonna be like set in the High Republic where the books are by like Claudia Gray and them, or is it gonna be like Old Republic, like Benioff Weiss were supposed to do? I just answered that basically. Possibly so. I think definitely so. I don't know. It makes sense. Since it's gonna be, wow, the 50th anniversary, guys, when we get our, like, final Star Wars movie out of the 3 that Kathleen Kennedy said at D23, it's gonna be 50. Let me just take that in for a minute. It's gonna be 50. I'm gonna be, like, 34. Right. Yeah, like 34 when it hits the 15th. The 50th anniversary, sorry. I don't think we will, though. Oscar Isaac has been like heard of some like doubts that he may not return. Maybe Finn will, maybe Rey will, but I think they're gonna probably be like a 2030 saga if you ask me, just because we got Taika Waititi's confirmation. There was this guy named J.D. Dillard and this guy named Matt Owens. They were supposed to do a Star Wars movie or a TV show. I forget what it was supposed to be. TV show or movie. Where's theirs? Is that one of like the slated? Is that 2023, 2025, 2027? What? But I think maybe 2030. As far as I know, 2030, probably like in the 2030s. Right? Plus, like, let them breathe for a while. Like, Daisy has this film called Chaos Walking with, like, Tom Holland, Mads Mikkelsen, who played Galen Erso, and a few other people, Nick Jonas, which is based off of a book series, so maybe she'll do those 3. I don't know if her character survives the other 2 books. I currently bought the book series, and I'm, like, still on book 1. And that had, like, a bunch of reshoots. Maybe that will go directly to streaming, and then in a couple of years, or whenever this pandemic goes down, then maybe we'll get the sequel and stuff. But who knows, right? Possibly so. Maybe a Force ghost of Luke will like help her train a little bit more. Jay, what time setting do you? I don't even know. I think they said like the past, so like I don't know if we're looking at like High Republic or something era for Ryan's movies, because I think he said that, and it's gonna be like new characters, like ones that we haven't seen before. So I'm curious about that. And then there's this. I don't know. Could Taika be doing the Boba Fett movie, guys? So I mentioned on my last video, I feel like it was my last video, where I did that like Star Wars Q&A thingy with like a little bit of news, maybe the pushback thingy or Lando news. But it's like this. I am addicted to Taika Waititi. I have a Twitter. No, sorry. I have an Instagram account dedicated to him. It's called Loving Taika, and a few other like Instagram account thingies. But like still, and I follow him. Okay, and he posts probably around the time of Rogue One. Give me the Boba Fett movie with the poop emoji. So I don't know. Maybe that time frame would work great. Maybe he'll be Boba Fett. Like Taika's known to put himself in his movies. Like after all, he was Hitler and a few other people in a bunch of movies. He was like his own father, right? In the movie Boy. Who knows? Maybe he'll be like Willy Wonka or one of the Oompa Loompas. Yeah, maybe Willy Wonka. Like he's got that comedic style for it, so maybe. Maybe one of the Oompa Loompas or whatever somehow. In Oompa Loompa. Maybe he'll be in Next School Wins, like next project whenever that gets released, unless it went to streaming. Possibly so. I think so, Alex. Like, so you're talking about novel. Or maybe as like New Avengers he will, because like who knows who Timothy Olympian is? Isn't Michael Biehn supposed to be a bounty hunter as well? Jamie Lee Curtis was rumored to be on the set, which was also like the set of Avatar too. So it's like this: if she's in it, bounty hunter, like female bounty hunter, or could she be like a droid or something? They probably do. I'm definitely watching over Baby Luke slash like T8 to whatever. I don't know where the series will end though, so it's like tough for the how many seasons do you think it will have? Give me a second. Because it's like this. Where does Kenobi end in the series? Like, is it going to be before his final battle with Maul? If they can like do something like that, is it gonna be before he like takes off the hood and says, "Hello there," a little Luke or like a teenage Luke? Like they could probably de-age Mark Hamill or get Sebastian Stan. I'm taking the over just because there's been rumors about like Thrawn, Ahsoka is gonna be in this, maybe Ezra, Sabine, Satine. Who knows, right? I think definitely so. Yes, I definitely think so. Who knows what Leslie Headland's doing though, Kyle? Because like, is she gonna do Doctor Aphra, or is it gonna be somebody like definitely new, somebody that we've seen in like canon, like the books and stuff? I already answered the. Definitely a book like Sam would. Maybe a movie or a TV series, just because like look at Sam Witwer basically like looks like that still without like the practical effects. So maybe. Probably male Nigel, I would say, just because Taika's been hinting that it's it. I think TV shows, just because of this, it gives you time to like develop the character. Like that's probably a great reason why I prefer Kenobi to be a TV series. Like it's gonna be a 6 hour movie if the episodes are like an hour, because I think it's supposed to be 6 episodes. Who knows about Cassian? An 8 hour or whatever version of Rogue One. I think that she would have definitely helped out a lot more, maybe on like more missions. If somebody taught her like how to fly, like who knows what Saw Gerrera taught her, right? So like maybe just maybe she could have like helped fly one of the ships in like a battle, like blow up the next Death Star, whatever, find the plans for them. Possibly so. Um Lars Mikkelsen would be my guess to be a live action Thrawn, just because he voiced it. I guess it depends on like what they're serving and like what they prefer. Like I would probably go for a buffet, depending on like their taste and on food and stuff. Nope, there obviously wasn't one. Maybe we'll find out. Funny, that's what I call my nephew, Stinky, because like he's 5, but like he stinks a lot. And he blames it on me usually. Maybe they will get linked to the main saga. What's the F for the future? No. I would like prefer hints to like links such as episode as episode 9, like the Sega movies. Oh, If you were to have actually asked me this one beforehand, I would have said Kenobi, but I would definitely like him training, maybe, and running into like Vader again, because some people think that. But I would love to see a young Palpatine. Darth Plagueis could be in it. Probably book or comic, but I'd probably love like a live action series. And get like Tom Felton from Harry Potter. He was Draco Malfoy. I think they actually said like the Resistance broadcast said Tom Hiddleston as well. Could be like a young Palpatine. Wasn't Matt Smith supposed to be like Plagueis or something? Or wasn't he a Knight of Ren? I don't know. They must have sacrificed life. I wish we got like a Rogue too, like to tell us how the mini Bothans got the second Death Star plans. I don't know who like I would want to like see being canonized in Star Wars, but I definitely would like probably get like or would want them to play in the background of a canteen as well. So like that we probably will, or they probably will appear in Ahsoka's episode. But who knows? I don't know what the main theme would be of episodes 7, 8, and 9. Don't let your ancestry define who you are, probably. Ooh. I can't really answer this just because I'm gonna stick with my gut and be like the Palpatine one. I would have said Kenobi again, but we're already getting that. Oh my god, that would be hilarious, but I don't think so. I think it's probably gonna be like somebody that we may have seen before. Like maybe when the Knights of Ren survived. Who knows? Yes, definitely so. I 100% actually agree with you, DJ. That a young Poe Dameron, child, baby, or teen pilot in training may show up in Star Wars Squadrons. Yes. Probably some change in the timeline. I don't think that they will. It will probably just be the Falcon if they get one. If they do get one, though, I think they will either like retire, return it out to like Lando or Jen, depending on if Lando's alive during the timeline. Like if it's a time jump thingy, or even Chewbacca, or it gets destroyed. Yeah, definitely agree. I don't think I've read any Legends novels. I'm not gonna like answer some of these. I think it's gonna follow like Kiara and Maul. But then again, it could go for Lando just because there's been a few rumors. I don't know if it's officially confirmed, but there's been a few rumors that Donald Glover is gonna be back as Lando. You guys, woo! I'm not gonna answer that. Ben Mendelsohn, I love his cape. I love Ben Mendelsohn in general. I don't know. Unless you want to include like what I said up above a few times that like Lando's watching on TV and it's like, hey, I know that guy. Maybe it turns the heads as well of like a bounty hunter. I'm sure we'll find it out. Maybe somebody for a sensitive chicken? Yeah, why didn't he? I don't know what my pie in the sky / pie in the face would be. TV show. Like I said for a millionth time, I feel like. sometimes I wish that, yeah, sometimes I think that it's gonna be better for them. Like, come on, fans listened for a while and they teased us, but we got our boy Ewan back. Fans know that we've loved Lando and that he's like the best part. Like, for example, you guys know like how Ewan's the best part of the prequels. Well, technically, if you think about it, Lando's also known as like Billy D. Williams. Donald Glover is probably like the best part of the Solo movie. Maybe like either Vader, Krennic, just because I love my Ben Mendelsohn again. Oh god. Or maybe Saw Gerrera are like the best part of Rogue One. I definitely think there probably was loads of assignments. I definitely think so. And then we're gonna get like more diversity, more races. And this like anybody could be like, no offense, but anybody could be like an alien or like Twi'lek dancer or whatever. I don't have any co-hosts, but like some of my friends are like so annoying. I would probably want one of my friends named Laura to be a Jabba. Wait, sorry, Jar Jar Binks. Wait, my nephew can be Jar Jar Binks. You say, Auntie. I definitely think so. Yes, definitely so, Adam. I think so. Just because of this like Lando incident that we're probably gonna get him back with Clever. I would probably love to follow like the Kiara and Maul timeline though. Maybe they will show up in Kenobi, like Kiara and Maul. I think it is the virus. Definitely not nervous. Yes, exactly, Mike. For me, the moment Obi-Wan finds out Anakin Vader is alive after he was left for dead on Mustafar, I think that they're gonna run into each other at some point, but I could be wrong. Just because of those, like, Philo statements. I don't know what my, like, the most overrated one for me. I'm trying to think. Most underrated would probably be, like, Jar Jar, though. Sorry. I think it's gonna be like him possibly traveling to like new planets, maybe even Tatooine, still looking over little Luke, maybe running into some familiar faces. Because I think it was Star Wars Newsnet, also known as the Resistance broadcast, that broke that Jar Jar Binks may appear, Joel Edgerton may appear. It's weird. We got all like mainly we got everybody for Cassian casted and like everything confirmed Martin, but it's like as far as I know, only Ewan is like, and maybe Hayden, sorry, is like the only like one to officially like be confirmed. So it's weird. Maybe we'll get something like when we get closer, maybe like December or something. Yes, I definitely think we'll get like something on Captain Rex. If you were going for it, I definitely think about Melissa Benoist. I know that she was like rumored or she got casted or she got rumored or something. But I would have loved if you were going for like the Marvel, like the Marvel type movies. I would have probably loved Brie Larson, maybe even like Jude Law. I don't know why I'm saying all like Captain Marvel people, probably because like Ben and Samuel are in it, but. Yes, I definitely think so. Wasn't there supposed to be Benioff and Weiss in the Old Republic timeline? But maybe. Yes, I think so. Loads of more build up to it. I don't think I've ever seen The Bad Batch, probably. I cannot wait for the TV series. We will probably find out where they were. It's tough, but maybe we will see them or whatever. I think we got some information from like Star Wars News Net, even though this was May 6th. I think we got a title or something too. Yes, final season of Rebels. I think that she did know, just because didn't like she tease, or was it like J.J. Abrams that said that her parents or whatever, sorry about that, are in the movie, but that like we didn't know. Like we all assumed, or mostly all of us assumed, that it was like Kenobi. I thought it was Kira because there's a screenshot that somebody took and sent to Collider Jedi Council back then, when it was Collider Jedi Council, and like it was like this. The race speeder in The Force Awakens says Kira. Episode 10 would probably be a time jump, Will, but I don't know what would happen exactly. Maybe it's definitely a new villain. Rey training Broom Kid a bunch of students. I don't think so. Maybe revealing a few little things. Maybe the return of Palpatine, like physically type thing instead of the cackle. Maybe we will get a Disney Plus series with the perspective of the bad guys. Who knows? My favorite part is probably, like, if you were to think about, like, I'm just gonna go for this. Maybe the music, just because I'm gonna miss John Williams' score. I'm curious, like, who's gonna take over. Maybe it will be, Kilner. Maybe. Or Giancarlo, Goranson. Or it's just somebody, like, randomly new, up and coming, Michael D. Splat, somebody. But mine is basically, like, whenever somebody announces, or whenever, like, Kathleen or somebody announces a new project, it just gives us chills in a way, and, like, it gets our creative brains flowing. Like, if you've seen a certain director, like Taika or whatever, then you're like, huh, what's his fucking gonna be? I have to watch a few of his movies just so I can, like, figure it out. I love sand, so probably Tatooine, even though it would probably be too hot for me. Yes. um, Lego Star Wars. It comes out this year, I think, right? The Star Wars Saga. And the film has been pushed back, like, to 2023 maybe. Yes, I love grilled cheese sandwiches. Yeah, I think. I don't know. It would probably be something close to me. Can I call myself, Shanana or something? And it would probably be like a pink or a blue lightsaber. Pink's like my favorite color, but I also like, blue and stuff. I don't think we ever heard about any bolts being mentioned. Oh god. Okay, go follow these guys as well, guys. Red 5 or Scarefoot, listening to Scuttlebutt podcast. They are also an amazing podcast. I'm really excited for this series. You guys don't know how much I am addicted to Ben Mendelsohn and Mads Mikkelsen. I almost called him Mad, just randomly. I'm like shaking just reading this question. I'm excited though. I currently, like, went over my movie collection in my head, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, Who could be back when I was looking at the Rogue One case for some odd reason? I'm curious. Like, are we gonna get any of these people from Rogue One, do you think? Ro or whoever. Just because of this. I'm curious, like, as I mentioned the third time, I feel like now. I love Ben Mendelsohn. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna drink my iced cappuccino. And I love Mads Mikkelsen, so it's like this. Are we gonna see them? Or are we not? Like, will they be working on the tester, kind of? Or will they not? And it'll be like a tiny little thingy. Will Cassian run into them at any time? I don't think we will see, like, nah, I'm pretty sure we won't see, for some odd reason, I feel like we won't, like, see Chirrut or, his friend Baz or whatever. Just because it feels like we met them in Rogue One, but who knows, like, he could just walk by them or something on the streets of Jeddah. We'll definitely see Saw Gerrera. I'm excited. Like, Genevieve O'Reilly, she's back. She was Mon Mothma, and I think she was in episode 3, was she not, as Mon Mothma? And she was also in, obviously, Rogue One. I definitely think so. Maybe even in, if we get, like, a lightsaber battle thingy in Kenobi. I definitely love it, though. They are probably related. I don't know if we ever will. It's weird. I think they can go check over on the Resistance Broadcast Patreon. I don't know what the doctor's name was in Chewbacca in The Force Awakens. After I try, I don't know. Uh, uh, TIE Fighter. I would have picked the Falcon, but TIE Fighter, they seem really, really cool. I'm excited to get my hands on the High Republic, just because this looks really cool. I cannot wait to see this character. I forget if like we have a name or whatever, but like the one that looks like Chewbacca with a lightsaber. I may go play some Star Wars Lego after this, after like the live stream. I don't know why. I don't know why they hate the color green, and that's weird. Like Leia did not have a green lightsaber either. I loved Happy with Outcome. Even though I kind of wanted more, but maybe we'll see them again one day. Yes, definitely. I keep on wondering that too. Possibly so, but I guess we will find out soon. Dale. Um, I'm trying to think of who had like the worst ending. Maybe Palpatine. Maybe Padme, just because like she did not get to fulfill her destiny. Well, she did, like giving birth and stuff, but like still, like she got choked or whatever. And then she like lost her life, which we still don't know. I don't think of like how she died, like what was causing it. Maybe the force choke was like too strong. Um, and she not get to see little Luke and little Leia growing up. But then again, they probably wouldn't have made it that far from hiding or whatever, just because Palpatine probably like knew somehow about the children. or whatever. Ben Solo deserved better. Even though he finally got redeemed and everything, but yeah. Probably it would be Ben and Rey. Or even Poe and Finn if you wanted to include them, just because, like, it makes sense. Like, you probably wouldn't have, or Rose and Rey could have got together, whatever. Yes. Probably so, DJ. I don't even know what my ship would be called. Probably Smuggler. Yes. I would have went. I don't have much money either, guys. Go become a Patreon of mine. I'm talking Star Wars on Patreon if you guys want. I may do like a $15 tier, and like you guys can get access to my Discord where you guys can like submit questions or whatever to be answered on here. So yeah. And maybe you guys will like get shout outs. I have Skype and like Zoom if like we wanted to like probably record one of these like video thingies or whatever. I don't have a laptop at the moment, so like yeah. But like if you guys do or whatever, we can probably I can give you guys like kind of these like details to my talk story thingy, and then we can like go live on there, answer a bunch of your guys' questions, whatever. So like hit me up, comment down below in my YouTube thingy, whatever. I think it will probably be mentioned. Maybe Kara knows who he is. Sorry. I love Star Trek and like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I have absolutely. I think the chances are really, really high that we are gonna see Liam Neeson show up in the Kenobi series. After all, how is he going to like communicate with like how's he gonna learn how to become a Force ghost? Like how is Obi-Wan gonna? Yes, 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 yes. I 100% agree on this, younglings. Like I think Sebastian Stan kind of teased it one Father's Day, where like I think it was like this video, like this screenshot one. He's like, "Hi, Dad, I got groceries," and Mark was watching it from like Good Morning America, probably promoting Star Wars, but definitely so. But they may have to do it soon, especially with um Finn Wolfhard. But possibly so. Maybe. I guess it depends what happens, right? I would probably want the ability to like clone myself just because I can like be two places at once. Cancelled. No, it pushed back. I don't think I've read any Legends stuff, but I would probably really pick Bane. Maybe Dave Bautista or somebody for Bane. I kind of want Celebration to be held here in Canada somewhere. Just because, like, I get jealous sometimes of, like, seeing a bunch of, like, people that, like, I know, YouTubers, podcasters, whatever, going to Celebration and me not being able to. I don't really have a job at the moment. I'm gonna become a movie director soon. I have a fan film coming out maybe next year or like in 2 years. Like it may just, I'm kind of thinking of how I'm gonna really do that at the moment with like the pandemic and everything going around. Like maybe I'll just like have them shoot, like have like their friend or whatever, like some of the cast like shooting stuff and then send me their stuff and I'll put that like together somehow. 10 thing and then I'll put it up on YouTube and I'll like tag Brad from Scopa and Row and I'll like show them, or like I'll just put it to their Twitter thingy. But yeah. Yes. I definitely think so. I don't know. They must find it on a different planet, right? I would put George Lucas, John Williams, Ralph McQuarrie, Kevin Kilner, Michael Giacchino. How many people are on Mount Rushmore? Because I would probably put like all these people, Ludwig Göransson in them. Definitely episode 3. I actually own a movie cup, like one of those movie theater cups, and it's like a collectible one. I think, I'm not sure if I have The Last Jedi one. Wait, yeah, I do. Never mind, I just saw it. But I have all two. I'm trying to think about a Force Awakens, but no. Yeah, never mind. 3 collectible Star Wars cups that like have a topper. I think I got Yoda, I got BB-8, and I think I have a Rey one somewhere. I'm trying to think about my top 9 things are. We'll probably find out in a book or something. I think that they will add them soon. The LGBT people. I think he will stay like with them, but who knows? Maybe he'll go back home and then, since something is wrong or somebody flies to Kashyyyk or wherever and gets them, maybe Baby Bacchus. Like, they're gonna be so cute. Nope, I don't think so. YouTubing. I don't know. I also know where to like find some movies to like stream online, so like I've been kind of catching up on like movies and TV shows. If Candyman just like gets released to streaming, I'm gonna watch it and I'll like give you guys a quick review type thing. I think he would go to Poe. Like it seems that they've known each other for a long, long time, especially like, towards the Force Awakens. I would probably be stuck with Obi-Wan Kenobi. I love my Ewan McGregor. I actually have a ringtone, you guys, and like I don't have it on unfortunately right now. But like it says hello there, and I don't know whose it is. Like, is it Ewan or is it Alec Guinness? Somebody actually looked up like Alec Guinness, and like he's the same height as Ewan McGregor too, which is kind of weird. I think it would probably be like Finn that explodes first. Poe seems like the one that would probably, I guess it depends on the situation. But like, probably Rey for the breaking the rules and Finn for breaking things. Maybe they're still around, but they were just like relaxing or something like that in the Rise of Skywalker. I don't think it did change. Even though we could have like had them more. Anakin confronting him, definitely. I don't think I have it yet. Maybe I will buy it soon though. Definitely like lightsaber, blasters. Probably. We got some new thingies, Rob. Even though this was like beforehand in March. Like the book announcements and the pushed back details. Yes. I would definitely love like Boba Fett if he's alive around the time. Boba? Yeah. Boba. Maybe like Cad Bane or somebody. Sorry, I don't like know timelines really well, so like I don't know if Cad Bane would be alive or dead. I would probably want to be a Jedi. Like who's a current actor and who's a key one? Like for example, would like somebody like I don't know Ray Parks or whatever who was just like seen digitally in a way. Would he be like the current and then like you could replace Sam Witwer or somebody with him? No offense. I think that we will become see the forest become imbalanced. I definitely think it's Palpatine for like a new TV series thingy. Maybe J.D. Dillard Madelines will do it. Um. Yes, 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 yes. Definitely agree, John. Definitely so. Like we'll probably get a little hint of a certain Jedi named like Luke Skywalker, maybe Yoda, Obi-Wan Kenobi, some Vader. No, I'm not strong enough. Blaster, but like I would probably fill it with like Nerf bullets in case somebody got so scared. Yes, excited. Yeah, definitely like more Rancors, Rinks, or something completely new. Who's the best doctor? I don't have a Star Wars related backdrop, but mine's pretty cool. Here, check it out. I have some artwork that my mom did, kind of thingy. But yeah. I don't know if he would have still turned to the dark side. I think there is more than just the Vikings. The Text Ranger style Jedi or smuggler. I would say, Lauren, probably the casting, like, when Ewan McGregor was in Star Wars, like, for the first time, everyone knew he was probably going to be the best. Well, maybe a few other films later, like, building up to it. So Ewan McGregor for the prequel trilogy. Also, I would like to also point out maybe getting to like know these like characters more deeper. Like if you guys were fans of the original trilogy in the 1970s and like there was no Star Wars films, after that, and you guys are like, so are we ever gonna get something? You guys would probably have been surprised to kind of figure out where Anakin came from, like 10 or whatever years after the original trilogy ended. And then after those, you have to like wait like 10-ish years, and then ta-da! J.J. Abrams relaunches the saga. I like the yellow gold ones. It's probably the yellow blade as the balance of the force. Woo! I'm in an hour, guys. Probably some deleted scenes, documenting Ben Solo scenes. Maybe we'll find out. Comic book definitely about him. I think so. Right? Like, we'll probably have like 3 years to like read the High Republic, if it was High Republic movies. I don't even. Oh my god, could you imagine that? Peter or whoever asked this question, is there any chance that Palpatine lies to Kylo and Rey about her lineage? Could you just imagine if she was like a Kenobi, you guys? Yes, I think that would actually be a really great cam. Like, who knows how long James Earl Jones, for example, is going to be around. So it's like, yeah, no offense to that. I would probably pick TV for right now. Matt. Probably a tree house just to like have more force sensibility. Like, they can probably jump off and like climb up super fast or whatever. Probably Sesame Street. Or else they probably would be insulting. Like, if they ever did run into Georgia, they would probably be like, look, mommy, it's Jar Jar, and then point to the TV. And probably responsible compact SUV. I don't know, really, if we'll ever find out how Maz got Luke's lightsaber. Captain Phasma, definitely. Wow, that would have been really awesome, kind of. My ears are hurting because you just asked the... Maybe we'll see them more. The, like, rock lifting like she's doing here. Just because it looked really cool. Or the jumping over the ship thing. My favorite part is probably, like, the reveal. Just because nobody expected that coming. Like, people were probably wondering why Palpatine was back. Probably the best visual was, like, this scene right here, too. Definitely the project, if I was behind it, probably would be, like, the past for the timeline thingy. Definitely, maybe Plagueis, Revan, anyone that's alive then. I think I answered a few of these questions. Favorite lightsaber duel would probably be Anakin versus Obi-Wan on Mustafar. It's over, Anakin! I have the higher ground! No one's ever really gone, so who knows, Alex. I don't really know. There are 7 forms of lightsaber dueling. Just favorite that you've seen. I basically just answered this. I would probably try to do the higher ground one too without lava. Like, I would probably just fall off. We already got that. Probably Disney Plus or like movies. I don't know. What kind of food did they have there again? Blue milk? Probably. Maybe for the Darksiders too. But like Anakin did not know it then. I guess it depends fielding of like how successful. Like, say the next like 2023 is Taika's movie, okay? If his is really great, maybe depending on like where it leaves off, maybe we'll get a sequel. Plus, like we got a bunch of these. Like Ryan's supposed to have a trilogy. I think Kevin Feige is supposed to have one, if I'm not mistaken. They have definitely set them the limits really high. Alright. Rey probably has a lightsaber already built. And yeah. I don't know. Will we ever find out what midichlorians are? Coming to terms of who she was. I loved The Rise of Skywalker. Yes, I definitely think so. For like set after Return of the Jedi to fill in the blanks. Maybe we'll get something in the movie one day. Make one cast. Oh god, I'm trying to think. Like this one's kind of tough. You make one casting change in the sequel trilogy. Who do you cast in what role? I'm like drawing a blank because like I'm trying to think of like who I don't like. Let me know what you guys think about some of these. I think like John Boyega or like Oscar Isaac could, maybe Daisy. Yes. Did Palpatine? They must have, right? I think so, even though a bunch of us thought she was a Kenobi or Skywalker. Jar Jar, he is kind of annoying. Probably, give me a second, probably Trevorrow's. I should like see if I can get a copy of Trevorrow's script and like read it and speculate of what it could have been. Probably we'll see like new lightsabers, new colors. Definitely. What would be considering foreshadowing? Who do each of you think the first? I think Deborah Chow has actually a chance for the theatrical release of a Star Wars movie. But I could be wrong just because I guess it depends on like the success of Kenobi. For like that. Or like it could be like anybody else that's worked on Star Wars, or like somebody asked Collider Jedi Council if Patty Jenkins could do a Star Wars movie with Millie Bobby Brown as like a young Leia or a young Padme. I'm all for it. I'm sure written by like Claudia Gray or something. Yeah. Maybe some new threat that isn't force sensitive. Yes. Like, who knows what anybody could come up with? Yes. I don't even know. Dagobah? Does she know where to get to Dagobah? Yes. Wasn't he a failed clone of Helms? Yes, that's a good time. I don't know. What do you guys think? Of Alex's question, if we will get a teaser trailer of some sort for the Kenobi series by the time of either Celebration, which is I believe 2022, or will it be D23? They remember July or something is D23 unless they get a pushback, because who knows what will happen next year, right? So it's like this. Will it? Will we get something? Even like concept art and then maybe a teaser at Celebration, whatever. I guess it depends on if he gets pushed back. I hope I get my Kenobi shirt like on time though, but it's like gonna be in August, I believe, August 16th, I believe it said. So it's like this, and I'll probably like wear it for like my next bunch of TV shows. Maybe I'll create some merch on my like own or whatever. Yeah. My one pilot would probably be Wedge, BB-8, Obi-Wan. I don't. Yes. Sorry if I'm answering a bunch of old ones. Chances we could see. I definitely think Bale has a chance just because of his connections in Rogue One. Galen could be. Sorry, I was reading the next question, kind of. But Galen could be watching over the Death Star, creating it, whatever, because isn't it like one of Ben's first lines, the work has stalled, or you're Hardman to find Galen, the work has stalled. How does how does Orson know where Galen is too? Like, you're Hardman to find Galen. Maybe she's gonna go to Dagobah with the lightsabers, though, or somebody will find them. I, I strongly agree with you about that. I would have personally agreed with you. Guys, what do you think? When director for each movie, or should they have gone like the George Lucas route and do a bunch of them? I'm gonna go in a few minutes. Possibly. I don't know what my squadron would be, but it would probably be like Reg, Luke, and somebody else. I guess it depends on like how they do it. Rogue Squadron too. A or A B C D. done her harm due to the corruption, I would have thought. Maybe Padme, like, she probably wouldn't have died. If we did not get the official confirmation Darth Mucky during, May the 4th, I would have said, like, Leslie Headland thingy, maybe some details on her show, too, I would have thought. Maybe we also would have got, I know that your question was involving Disney Plus, but also we probably would have got, Christy Wilson Cairns and Taika there, and, like, Kathleen or whoever comes in and being like, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Like, sort of like, what the movie schedule was supposed to be. And then filling in 2020 whatever's, just because, like, we don't know, is Taika Waititi and, drumroll please, or something like that, and then Christy Wilson Cairns. I got emotional during The Rise of Skywalker way before Leia coming on the screen, to be honest, guys. So I kind of forget the movie. Maybe figuring out her lineage, though, like who she's related, Rey is related to. I think they will go in the future for sure, though. Like I keep on saying, I feel like we are gonna get like new planets, we are gonna get new characters, maybe also a few new characters on like Tatooine or whatever that are gonna be helping out Rey along her next journey. If I see one of mine again, I'll scream. I think that it brings new meanings. Yes. Wait, no. Yes, definitely so comic or novel. I saw the new Kylo Ren. I knew that kind of from the static Skywalker thingy that he was. Guys, what do you think? Did Lando ride off into the sunset with the Millennium Falcon and like Chewbacca and them? Because I forget who had the Falcon towards the end of Rise. I agree with you, Chris, about like the some or a lot of it is not just like the Rogue One trailers were. Like, guys, also like for the Vanity Fair article, but guys, there is a picture of like Luke with this hand on R2D2, I believe. So it's like this. Where was that shot in the movie? We also kind of got it a little bit in The Force Awakens, like Force Force back version, whatever you want to call it. I would have probably said Kylo got redeemed, but he did, kind of. Yes, Grandpapa. I would have said pop for me. I'm usually a Coke, Pepsi type person, or like a ginger ale, iced tea, Sprite, Fruitopia thingy for like the drinks. Depending where I am, I guess. I think some place, my movie theater, like for the past year or so, actually sells alcohol now, so maybe that as well. Definitely nice as well. I know, right? Like he wasn't in it. Any of the picture type thingies. Ooh, I remember hearing. I remember. I don't know what Operation Cinder is. Probably that's it. Yes. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna go after this question just because my phone's kind of low. I'm gonna stream a movie in my Discord in one of my servers. I have a Joaquin Phoenix and Heath Ledger related server. What are the chances a young Leia appears in Kenobi? In the background with the Stormtrooper doll, if Bail holograms updates about Luke. I think that the chances are real. Like, I have this really great question, because, like, Rogue One was on a few days ago, and it's been on, like, all summer or whatever it feels like. How does Bail know Obi-Wan Kenobi is alive? Like, Mon Mothma or Bail mentions a Jedi in hiding, and, like, everyone's like, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi that they're talking about, obviously. But it's like this, how do they know? I think that I was almost like, I think random person, but I just realized it's me. I'm tired, so I guess it's Sunday. Yeah. I thought yesterday was Sunday. I was almost like, it's Monday today this morning at my mom. Before I went to Tim Hortons and stuff. But I think the chances are really high. But like maybe she'll be like far, far away, or else she would have been like, Dad, who's that old man? Or something like that. Depending on how old Ewan is in the movie. Like maybe they'll like I'm thinking of getting blonde streaks in my hair, but maybe like they'll like get grayish type streaks in his hair to make him look closer to Alec, maybe even like his beard too. Like gray type hairs. I'm not ready for Kenobi, you guys. Like, I am ready, but, like, physically, I'm not. It, like, feels like we're gonna see a teaser soon, though. Like, I'm probably gonna... Hopefully nobody's home or whatever. Like, they're on vacation or whatever. When the teaser for Kenobi hits. Like, I'm going to be bawling my eyes out. I may watch it, like, beforehand, before I react, so I can like get my emotions straight, just because I'm gonna probably be so excited. I don't know if I told you guys, but it was D23 like last year or whatever, and I had to go to the bathroom. Okay, and I came back, and Star Wars News Net, the Resistance broadcast, whatever, said Ewan's back as Kenobi, and I almost passed out. I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think it's gonna be like in the teaser and stuff. I may do that like in December. Like, just like a teaser type thingy. Even though we're probably not going to go until, like, D23. I'm like, calm down, Shannon, in my brain right now. But yeah, I think so. We're probably also going to see, like... Maybe this is also how Hayden could come in. I mean, like, we'll probably see little Luke playing with a blaster, or... Could you imagine, like, if you had, like, a little ship of some sort made of paper or whatever they call it? And, like, they're like that. And he's like this, I'm gonna be the greatest pilot ever. And then you see flashbacks of like Jake Lloyd and Hayden. Jake was young little Anakin Skywalker. I may actually start continuing like Rogue One, like live stream thingy and whatever. Also Mandalorian on here. I think I'm on episode 2 or 3. I have to rewatch my videos. May the force be with y'all, though, you guys. My voice kind of hurts from talking. I'm gonna go, like, see what's on TV and stuff, too. And, charge my phone for Joaquin Phoenix's Her, and then tomorrow I'm streaming Silence Lambs on Discord. Bye, guys. May the